Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. I've got an unboxing to do. I keep saying they're the last, and something keeps cropping up. Confession time. This one I already have, which is a 1.1 meter. This is a 1.4 meter. From all the videos I've been watching and seeing and checking up on it, forums and groups, it was because of that, and because I've already got one, I just felt now's the time to get it. It's a box from FMS. Shall we see what's inside this postage box? It's a Trojan. This is the FMS 1.4 meter T28D Trojan, and this is the fourth version that FMS have come out with. This is a 4-cell machine. In fact, it's a 4, 5 or 6 cell machine. I'm going to be starting it on 4 cells. So this box is worth doing a look on the outside of it. You can get the all yellow one, or you can get the, I think it's silver, no, it's white and red. So it's a 1.4 meter wingspan, as I've already said. It's got some length, weight, the motor size. This is an upgraded, because it's version 4, to 4258 650 kV, 70 amp ESC. It's got 5 17 gram servos and 2 9 grams. I think the 9 grams are for the flaps. Centre of gravity 80 to 85 millimeters from leading edge. 13 by 9 3-bladed prop. That's pretty big. 14.8 4-cell LiPo, 2600 milliampere hour or upwards. There is a restriction in the space you have, but if you can get a bigger milliampere hour, then of course you can fly longer. So let's see what's inside this box. As you can see, I've got the red and white version. It is so much bigger than the other one I have. So I will take the parts out and we'll then look at them. Okay, so there we are. Wow. Look how thick those wings are. Jeez. Yeah. The wing is 300 millimeters longer than the Arrow's Hobby Trojan. But of course you scale everything up around that and it is a big aircraft. It's FMS, of course. It will be the same layout as any FMS. Some basic specifications here. I've already shown you the ones on the box. These are the ones in the manual. It's a 6-channel bird, 1.4 meter wingspan. It's got all the information there if you want to know the weight and the wing area and all that sort of stuff. And here's the kit. This is what it consists of. Not much at all, as with any FMS. And this is completely screw-in, if I remember. No gluing, just screw-in. Shows you how to screw the wings in. Actually, it's interesting because I think you might have to glue the 2 wing halves together. So I might not quite be correct, although it doesn't say anything about gluing them. We shall see. It's got this thing here which I'll explain in a minute. It's some sort of circuit board that's inside the aircraft, and it's supposed to be an aid to linking everything up. Retracts. It's got high rate, low rate for the elevator, aileron and rudder. I'll stick a mid-rate in there. Say this on all the review videos. Prop, and then it's got the classic centre of gravity picture, 80 to 85 millimeters from the leading edge at the root. So I always check those anyway, so I'll go online, look at YouTube, look at some other forums and see what people say about the centre of gravity. It's got the instructions on how to set different functions like brake on, brake off for the speed controller. The only thing I tend to do is throttle calibration. If it's a glider, I'll put the brake on if it's got a folding prop, but that's about it. Okay, so what have we got? Let's take a look at our small goodie bag here. Well, this is a bag just full of wing joining plastic mouldings, some long screws, some long bolts. The long bolts have got Allen heads on them, Allen keys. The screws are hex, and there's several of them in there. I've no idea what they're for at the moment. I can hazard a guess they're for joining the surfaces together. Big prop adapter. It's plastic, but it looks the part. There's some screws in there as well with Allen head, countersunk Allen heads, Allen keys. Nylock bolts on those. That'll be interesting to find out where they're going. Although it looks as if they probably go through the adapter, because that looks as though that's bolted together as well. And of course you've got your props itself. Let's take a look at one of these prop blades. They're very heavy. Well, they're the blades, only coloured on one side. It's not stickers, it's paint, which is nice. And these obviously get screwed into the hub. Nice thing about that is you can buy spare blades, which I have done. So I've got a set of spare blades. If you do break a blade, you can replace it. I have to get a spare one of these actually, see how much they cost. Rear surface. This is just a pure foam, no paint, no nonsense. Horizontal stabilizer and elevator. Now the elevator, yeah, you need to flex it a bit. I'll have to check, but I'm beginning to feel a little disappointed. On this box it clearly says no more foam hinges, exclamation mark. Nylon hinge material on control surfaces. Well, I'm sorry FMS, but I'm looking at this and all I'm seeing is a foam hinge. It's a very nice foam hinge, but it is a foam hinge. We'll see if it gets better. So a carbon joining spar, joining the two halves together, already in place. These are, it's one piece. Control horn screwed in from the top, which is very nice to see. Plastic plate screws in, and it's a ball link joint. So there's also a carbon spar. I don't know if you can see that. There's a carbon spar here running all the way through this. But that is not a nylon hinge, people. So unless I'm misunderstanding what they're saying. Okay, let's take a look at the next disappointment. Here is the left wing. And here is transportation damage on the left wing. The paint's been totally scraped off. Tiny bit, yet this one is damaged. In fact, it's gouged out. Not good. So let's see what else we've got here. Yep, these are foam hinges. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you these. There's no nylon hinges in this. These are foam hinges. I mean, they're good foam hinges. It's laminated. So unless there's some sort of material embedded in them, I have to beg to differ. I think they're just foam hinges. Anyway, these are the flaps. So it's got flaps, it's got ailerons, it's got a thumbprint here where someone's held it like that. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. Not very impressed. I'm the one who should do that sort of stuff. Anyway, let's see what else we've got. Bit disappointing, I'll be honest. Okay, it's got big LED at the front here. It's a big LED. Coming round, it's got another big LED at the end. Now it's got a nice container, but you can still see some of the glue coming through because it's all perspex. And it's got a little light lump on the end of it here. Do I sound disappointed? Because I am. Servos are screw-in, but they are Metal Gear servos, which is a nice thing. And you just flip these up. And again, the work is shoddy. This isn't lying flat. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually raised. That's going to have to come off, and I'm going to have to check it. And the other one over here is as well. Yeah, for the money, this is junk. It's not junk, but I'm just disappointed. The decals have been put on, but they've crinkled up where the wiring goes. Okay, it's got retracts and doors that sit in here. I've no idea what they're going to be like, but I'm not holding my breath. So, a bit disappointing, that wing. Let's see what this wing's like. It looks a bit better, but again, it's got a big gouge across it here. It's almost like hanger rash. Yeah. For what I paid for this, you know, I'm seriously thinking I might contact the retailer and tell them it's not good. Very disappointing. I can't see anything through the light through here to indicate that that is not just a foam hinge. Look at these flaps down. I mean, maybe they've got some sort of nylon coating on it, but I can't tell. But the way it reads, you would have thought that there were actual hinges in this, and there's not. There's none. It's really shoddy. You've got glue marks. These servo covers are a little bit flush compared to the others, but they're twisted. They're not very good at all. My God. You would have thought when you go upscale like this you'd get a better product. Maybe I'm being just a bit picky. It's a big old fuselage. I don't even know if I can get it in camera. Pilot looks okay, if not a bit wonky. It doesn't use magnets, so that's the first thing. It uses what I call the multiplex connectors, where you have a U-shaped bracket in the body and a circular plastic disc latches into it, which can make them rather difficult to get off until they bed it in. That's not too bad actually. So there's a canopy, great big chunk of foam. There is, yep, this is not good at all. The pilot, unless he's meant to be like that, it looks as though he's sort of cocked over a bit. If you can get that. Well, I think he's twisted in his seating. I'll have to take a check on that. Yeah, it is. It's rubbish. I think they saw me coming when I bought this one. See what we've got in here. These black bits are the V-shaped thing, or the U-shaped bracket that guides a circular disc here into it, and it latches in. So we've got a cable tray here. Yeah, okay, that's supposed to be secured somewhere, right or left hand side, I've no idea, it's come adrift. So it's got a battery tray in the middle, it's got the 70 amp speed controller I've just tucked back up there, it's got a tiny little servo down there, it's got this circuit board here with some things plugged into it, no idea, looks like it's got lots of servos and things plugged into it. Although the fuselage seems pretty good. The rudder has to come off, and so does the vertical stabilizer, and that's so it's just push fit at the moment. Yeah. I mean, even this is screwed in, so you put your horizontal stabilizer into the appropriate slot and you screw it down. You then put this on over it and you screw this down by using a screw at the front here and a screw at the back here, and I can already see that the plastic piece at the back here is out of alignment, so that's not going to work properly without a lot of messing around. And here's the hinges again. It looks just like foam hinges, unless the nylon material is built into it. But they should say that, because it looks disappointing. I was expecting proper, nylon tab hinges in here. But the control surfaces look okay. All ball links, servos installed, so it's not too bad. And I can get over my disappointment because it is a Trojan. Doors for your undercarriage at the front. Nice fake engine with cooling slots already cut in it, and that's got a clear channel all the way through into the fuselage. It's quite a heavy beast, quite a heavy beast. And then we've got two carbon spars to join the wings together. Yeah, I'm not impressed, FMS. For one of your bigger models, expected better quality. Hopefully I'm totally wrong about the hinges and that they're not foam hinges, they are nylon, and the nylon is built into the foam somehow. So all the servos are digital and they're Metal Gear servos. That's a good thing. All ball links, which is another good thing. I like those. It's the first time my expectation has been higher than the quality of the actual product. Let's hope it's just an early first impressions, and that when I get to know it a bit better and deal with it and handle it and use it, it proves me wrong. So thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.